What is happening, everyone, and welcome back to iPad Focus. The tech world is moving at lightning speed, and if you're not plugged in, you're going to miss out. Today, we've got a packed show with some absolutely massive updates that you need to know about. From groundbreaking hardware rumors that could redefine your workflow to essential product lifecycle news and even some behind-the-scenes AI advancements, we're diving deep into everything Apple. Get ready, because this is the information you've been waiting for. First up, the future of spatial computing is on the table. We're talking next-generation Apple Vision Pro, and the whispers are getting louder about what's coming next. Will it be a more affordable option or an even more powerful Pro model? We've got the inside scoop on the roadmap, including potential chip upgrades and design tweaks that could make all the difference. You won't want to miss this deep dive into what could be Apple's next big leap. Then, we've got some news that might impact your current devices. Apple has just updated its obsolete products list, and if you've been holding onto certain Mac models, you'll want to pay close attention. We'll break down exactly which devices are affected and what this means for their future support. Stay tuned for all the critical details. But that's not all. Apple is also leveraging the power of AI in new and exciting ways, and this next bit is all about empowering their own teams. We're uncovering a new AI chatbot designed specifically to help Apple's retail employees. Find out how this tool is being used to enhance product knowledge and sales, and what it could mean for your in-store experience. Finally, we're looking back at a feature that many users have been clamoring for Apple to bring back. Could a beloved iMac function be making a return? We're exploring the possibility and the reasons why it makes perfect sense in today's tech landscape. It's a full spectrum of Apple news, and it's all happening right here, right now. Make sure you're subscribed and the notification bell is on so you don't miss a single update. Let's get into it. The vision ahead, Apple's next-gen spatial computing revealed. Prepare for a glimpse into the future of personal technology as we explore the evolving roadmap for Apple's groundbreaking Vision Pro spatial computer. Rumors are swirling about what Apple has in store for its next generation of this immersive device, with speculation pointing towards a significant performance boost and potential new form factors. The key question on many minds is whether Apple will prioritize a more accessible, budget-friendly model or go all in with a souped-up second-generation Pro version. We're here to break down all the latest whispers and reports, offering a comprehensive summary of what the Vision headset landscape might look like in the near future. Sources suggest that in the coming months, Apple is poised to announce a substantial spec bump for the current Apple Vision Pro. The internal debate seems to be centered around whether the next iteration will feature the M4 chip or the even more advanced M5 chip, with current indications leaning heavily towards the latter. Such an upgrade would undoubtedly bring a significant performance leap over the existing M2 chip, promising smoother operation and enhanced capabilities for developers and users alike. Beyond the core processing power, Apple is reportedly experimenting with new head strap designs. The goal is to alleviate perceived weight issues and improve overall comfort, ensuring users can engage with the device for extended periods without strain. While the overall form factor of the headset might remain largely unchanged in this interim update, the focus on ergonomics could be a crucial refinement. It's also possible that Apple might introduce a variant with a more robust neural engine, offering even greater power for complex AI-driven tasks and real-time processing. Looking further down the line, Apple is reportedly exploring a more integrated approach, envisioning a Vision Pro that is dependent on a Mac for its processing power. This concept, which aims to reduce the standalone complexity and potentially the cost of the device, would target users who require high-end applications. Think of scenarios like intricate surgical overlays in medical fields or complex flight simulators for aviation training. This strategy echoes Apple's earlier, though ultimately canceled, work on augmented reality glasses that were designed to pair with a Mac. The new headset concept would likely maintain the immersive visual experience of the current Vision Pro, focusing on creating an ultra-low latency system for streaming a Mac's display or connecting to specialized enterprise software. This would essentially turn the headset into a portable, ultra-high-resolution display and input device for Mac users. Furthermore, the persistent rumors about a more affordable Vision Air model continue to gain traction. This variant is expected to shed weight and reduce the overall price point, making spatial computing accessible to a broader audience. While the exact methods for achieving these cost and weight reductions are not yet clear, reports indicate that Apple is actively working to address the neck strain issues that some users have experienced with the current model. Design work for this more accessible version is reportedly slated for completion next year, with a market release anticipated within the following year, potentially by 2027. This development aligns with Apple CEO Tim Cook's reported ambition to lead the market in AR glasses, potentially beating competitors like Meta to the punch. The potential for a Vision Pro that acts as an infinite portable display for Macs, iPhones, and iPads, offering an unparalleled multitasking experience, is immense. Imagine having the equivalent of 3 studio displays that fit in your backpack, all controlled with intuitive eye tracking. This could revolutionize how we work and consume content on the go. The community is buzzing with excitement about these potential advancements, with many users eager for a more comfortable and affordable entry into spatial computing. Analysts are closely watching Apple's strategy, noting the potential to redefine personal computing if these rumors materialize. But what happens when even the latest tech eventually reaches its end of life? We're about to find out which popular Mac models are now officially considered obsolete by Apple. Macs marked obsolete is your Apple device on the list. Apple has recently updated its official list of obsolete products, a move that signifies a significant shift in support for certain older Mac models. For users who have held onto their devices, this announcement carries important implications regarding future repairability and serviceability. The most notable addition to the obsolete roster is the final iteration of the compact 11-inch MacBook Air. This move prompts a closer look at Apple's product lifecycle and what it means for the longevity of their hardware. The 3 specific Mac models now classified as obsolete are the 11-inch MacBook Air, early 2014, 11-inch MacBook Air, early 2015, and the MacBook Pro, Retina, 13-inch, early 2013. A device typically enters the obsolete category once more than 7 years have elapsed since Apple ceased its distribution for sale. This classification generally means that Apple stores and authorized service providers will no longer offer repairs for these products. Although exceptions can sometimes be made for battery replacements, provided parts are available and the device is within a 10-year window from its discontinuation. The 11-inch MacBook Air, a beloved ultraportable for many years, was officially discontinued by Apple following its October 2016 event, which also saw the debut of the first MacBook Pro models featuring the Touch Bar. Given its recent addition to the obsolete list, it's likely that this particular model remained available through select third-party resellers for some time after its official discontinuation, possibly extending into 2018. This extended availability might explain the timing of its classification as obsolete today. For those seeking a smaller screen MacBook, current offerings from Apple include the 13.6-inch and 15.3-inch MacBook Air models. Rumors, however, persist about Apple potentially reviving a smaller form factor, with speculation about a new 12.9-inch MacBook powered by the upcoming A18 Pro chip, similar to what's expected in the iPhone 16 Pro. In addition to the Mac updates, Apple also added the iPhone 8 Plus models, specifically those with 64 GB and 256 GB of storage, to its vintage products list. A product is considered vintage when it has been more than 5 years, but less than 7 years, since Apple stopped distributing it for sale. While vintage products can still be serviced by Apple and its authorized providers, the availability of repairs is subject to parts availability and typically ceases once the device becomes obsolete. The iPhone 8 and 8 Plus were originally announced in September 2017, alongside the revolutionary iPhone X, marking a significant era in iPhone design and functionality. The classification of these devices as vintage signals their gradual transition towards the end of their mainstream support cycle. This update to the obsolete and vintage lists serves as a reminder of Apple's commitment to innovation and the continuous refresh of its product lineup. For users with these older devices, it underscores the importance of considering future upgrade paths, especially as software support and hardware repairs become more limited. The tech community is actively discussing the implications, with many appreciating the transparency Apple provides regarding product life cycles, while others hope for extended support periods. While some Macs are moving off the support list, Apple is putting AI to work internally to boost sales. We're diving into a new AI chatbot designed to help Apple's own retail employees. Apple's secret weapon, AI for in-store sales success. Apple is doubling down on its artificial intelligence initiatives, extending its AI chatbot deployment beyond customer support and into the heart of its retail operations. The company has reportedly developed and is testing a new AI assistant named Asa, specifically designed to empower Apple Store employees. This internal tool aims to enhance their product knowledge and sales capabilities, ensuring customers receive the most accurate and up-to-date information about Apple's vast product ecosystem, particularly in the lead-up to major product launches. The new AI chatbot, Asa, is slated for a wider rollout within Apple's internal Seed application. The Seed app currently serves as a comprehensive training platform for retail staff, providing them with resources and information to deepen their understanding of Apple's products and brand ethos. By integrating Asa into this system, Apple is creating a dynamic and interactive learning environment. Screenshots shared by MacRumor's analyst Aaron Paris reveal that employees can query Asa with a wide range of questions. The chatbot is equipped to provide detailed information on Apple's unique selling propositions, explore various use cases for products like the iPhone, and offer comparative analyses between different models. This allows employees to quickly access crucial details, enabling them to better assist customers and tailor recommendations to individual needs. The development signifies a strategic move by Apple to leverage AI for internal efficiency and improved customer engagement on the sales floor. While the capabilities of Asa are currently exclusive to Apple employees and not accessible to the public, its existence highlights Apple's focused approach to AI integration. The primary objective appears to be equipping their retail workforce with advanced tools to navigate the complexities of their product lines. This is particularly relevant as Apple prepares for the anticipated launch of the iPhone 17 series later this year. A well-informed sales team can significantly impact the customer experience, fostering confidence and driving sales. The timing of this internal AI rollout suggests a coordinated effort to ensure that retail staff are at the forefront of product knowledge, ready to address customer inquiries with precision and enthusiasm. It's worth noting that Apple has yet to release a general-purpose AI chatbot for public use. Current industry speculation suggests that Apple might be exploring partnerships, potentially integrating a version of Google's Gemini AI into its own server infrastructure to power future Siri features and other consumer-facing AI applications. The internal development of Asa, however, demonstrates a parallel track of AI investment focused on operational enhancements. This dual approach allows Apple to innovate in both customer-facing services and internal business processes simultaneously, ensuring a robust AI strategy across the board. The retail sector is keenly observing Apple's move, recognizing the potential for AI-powered assistants to revolutionize employee training and customer service. Industry analysts suggest that equipping staff with such tools can lead to increased sales conversions and improved customer satisfaction. The ability for employees to instantly access information and learn about product benefits and applications is a powerful asset in a competitive market. As Apple enhances its internal tools, there's a growing sentiment for the company to revive a beloved feature on its consumer hardware. We're looking at a specific iMac function that many users believe should make a comeback. Bring back the big screen, the case for iMac's target display mode revival. In a move that has sparked nostalgia and debate among Apple enthusiasts, there's a growing call for Apple to resurrect a long-removed feature from its macOS operating system, target display mode. This innovative functionality, available on older iMac models, allowed users to repurpose their iMacs as external displays for other computers. The feature was phased out due to technical limitations that have since been overcome, leading many to believe its return is not only feasible but highly desirable, especially considering Apple's increasing focus on sustainability and product longevity. Target display mode was initially removed following the introduction of the 5K iMac in 2015. At the time, the sheer bandwidth required to drive such a high-resolution display over a single cable exceeded the capabilities of Thunderbolt 2, the prevailing connection standard. Consequently, the 2014 iMac models and earlier were the last to fully support this feature, primarily due to their lower resolution screens. Apple gradually deprecated the functionality, starting with macOS Mojave, which began limiting its compatibility. By the time macOS Big Sur was released, the feature was effectively dead, with Macs no longer recognizing older iMacs as viable external display outputs. The technical hurdles that necessitated its removal have largely been resolved with the advent of Thunderbolt 4 and the significantly increased bandwidth offered by Apple Silicon Macs. The primary argument against reviving Target display mode often centers on Apple's business strategy, specifically the desire to promote sales of its dedicated external displays like the Studio Display. Priced significantly higher than an iMac, the Studio Display offers a premium experience but lacks the integrated computing power and peripherals of an all-in-one machine. Critics suggest that bringing back Target display mode would cannibalize Studio Display sales, as users could achieve a similar external display functionality using their existing iMac hardware. However, this perspective may overlook the current market reality. Many argue that the Studio Display, despite its merits, occupies a niche market, and its sales are not as robust as Apple might hope. Furthermore, the Studio Display's inherent advantages, such as higher brightness and potentially advanced panel technology, like Mini LED and 120 Hz refresh rates in future iterations, would still provide a compelling reason for many users to choose it over an older iMac. From a user perspective, the reintroduction of Target display mode would offer immense value. It would provide a practical way for owners of older iMacs to extend the lifespan of their devices, preventing perfectly good displays from becoming obsolete electronic waste. This aligns directly with Apple's stated commitment to environmental sustainability. By enabling users to repurpose their iMacs, Apple could foster greater customer loyalty and reinforce its green initiatives. The practical benefits are clear. Users could effortlessly connect their MacBooks or other devices to their iMac screens, creating a more versatile and expansive workspace without the need to purchase an entirely new external monitor. This would save consumers money and reduce electronic waste, a win-win scenario. Realistically, the technical implementation for such a feature would likely involve a straightforward software update, leveraging the existing Thunderbolt connectivity. Many in the user community believe that Apple should prioritize this user-centric feature, alongside other classic macOS functionalities like Front Row, which also disappeared from the OS years ago. The demand for Target display mode is a testament to the loyalty and resourcefulness of the Apple user base, who see significant untapped potential in their existing hardware. With these potential hardware and software updates in mind, it's time to wrap up today's news. Let's quickly recap the biggest stories and make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss what's next. That's all the Apple news we've got for you today. We covered the exciting future roadmap for the Apple Vision Pro, potentially bringing more affordable and powerful models. We also saw that the 11-inch MacBook Air and 2 other Macs have officially been declared obsolete by Apple. Plus, Apple is rolling out a new AI chatbot, Asa, to help retail employees sell iPhones. And finally, we discussed the strong case for Apple to bring back the Target display mode for iMacs. Make sure you're subscribed, hit that notification bell, drop a like on this video, and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. You can also follow us on all social media platforms for more updates. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.